My name is Eliab Muhozi. I am a farmer. This place is called Kabeihura Farmers. It is based in Kyamuhunga, sub-county, Igara, Bushenyi district. It is a mixed farm. There are a number of agricultural enterprises, farming enterprises like poultry, tea, dairy processing, fish, and banana plantation. We in agriculture, we basically lack a number of things, mainly investment. That is capital investment. The land we have, but it's capital investment and education. So there is a lot to do in agriculture in terms of investment, both personnel, that is human, capital, like equipment and other things. So if you have to be a farm, first of all, must be established as a farm. And secondly, you need a market to market your products. And also, to produce an item, agricultural item, it's an expensive affair. In most cases, you make a lot of losses. That's why the bankers cannot invest. You go to the bank, you can't get the loan. Because the bankers, they believe that there is no money in agriculture, which indeed is very expensive, which is they are on the partly correct, because if you go to the outside countries, most of the farms are subsidized. Because if they don't subsidize it, then the products are not produced, and the country goes hungry, because farmers, they feed the nation. So you need to feed your nation as a government. You need your people to get food. Without food, you can't rule the nation. So there is equally a requirement by the government or the nation to do quite a number of investment in the farms. We are lacking a lot of things. As I said, there is no education. The agricultural colleges which are producing agriculture, these are people who don't have agricultural farms. There's a lot of things to talk about, but I don't know. Resources and also management. Management skills are also very low. You know, most people, everybody would be producing, adding value to the milk, for example. But most people start, but they collapse, as you know, in Uganda here. Business, they start, they don't see their birthday. So the main thing is basically, as far as I'm concerned, is management, business management skills. For us, as far as I'm concerned, in my case, it is easy. Because for me, now already I'm attracting tourists, many local, but then given another opportunity, I could, the outside tourists will come. Mainly I need advancement, exposure, and also investment to put up a small cottage or a hotel or whatever the case, so that they can have, when they come on their way to Queen Elizabeth National Park, they come and stay around and then go. Some people would want to actually come and participate. There are people who outside who want to come and participate in the local in the Uganda way of doing things. And that one, you need to give them a few accommodation. If you had a cottage or accommodation for them, a good accommodation, they come and stay for a day or two, and then they go. I remember there was a Mzungu friend of mine who came. He wanted, at one time I had pineapples. This man had never seen a pineapple plant. So we were standing here and the pineapples were there. Then he said, is that the pineapple or is it what? He looked at the banana plantation and he thought it was as big as a tree like this one. So you can imagine now, if you had the accommodation, if somebody goes on his way to National Park, he comes and looks at us, then he knows they are attracted to know our way of life, our cultural, how do we live in Uganda. And that would be attracting us. I mean, it would be lucrative as far as the farm is concerned. It's a small expansion. We need just a few investments. Or if you had a partner, you put up a lodge here, people will come, stay here, they look at what we are doing, they look at our fish, they look at our cattle, and they go. I couldn't survive in Kampala because my salary, by that time I was earning a salary of a commissioner, and that was 4,000 shillings per month, and that was more than enough for at that time. But when I took over, that one was one week's, if one day's purchase to the market, it's gone. The inflation eroded everything. So I had to, we didn't have anything to do. We had to get some side incomes and so on. And that's why you find most of you people have a salary, then you had a salary. We didn't have that. We stuck to it. So I said, now I can't feed my family. I used to come here, buy food. Come here, take my food to Kampala to eat. Then come back. Then I said, nah, let me stay here. Instead of going to here to eat, to buy food for me, I can as well go to here and eat the food there. That's why I came here. And that's how I started. I started with tea. Then tea collapsed because it couldn't be processed. The factories had collapsed. They didn't have foreign exchange to buy spare parts. So I changed over to dairy because people didn't have milk around here. So I had a few cows and then started selling my milk. And then I survived until 1986 when we started again with these other businesses.
Okay, get the net and we'll go to that.
You can put it back. Yeah, it's small one.
This one is serious. It's about to jump. So we put it back in the water?
Jamu ekitono n'onyama ekitono. Naye wekikuba amagumba. No kiruma naye sinyo kwatako.
Get this big one.
Move like 7 of them.
As a farming group or farming company, we have a number of challenges at Kabeihura. So one is the high cost of feeds, especially during certain times of the year. When maize prices go high because most of it is exported, we have a challenge of increased feed prices. So government can help us on control or stabilizing feed prices. Secondly, the high cost of capital. When you want to borrow, it is not easy to get affordable money. The money is there, but it's not affordable. And sometimes the government tells us about UDB, but it's not as easy as it is said. You qualify, but getting it is it's not simple. So we appeal to government to make it accessible to the ordinary person. Yes, that money in UDB should be accessible. Then, of course, we pay taxes like any other. Sometimes we think it's unfair. There can be some control on tax. And then training. We need more training of our workers. In Uganda, there are not many people who do, or there are not many schools which do training in fish farming. I think it's only one FTI in Entebbe. So if we can have more training institutions, the better for us. Yes. So I think those are the main challenges we have. The rest are the normal ones. Most of the fish we use is imported through other people like cowardice, and therefore it's expensive because we think they pay more tax than these locally made ones. But those are the good feeds we can rely on, cowardice and others, scrating feeds. The good feeds are imported. So if government can offer good terms to investors to process fish feed, it would help farmers, particularly fish farmers.
No, what?
Slippery. Batekeyo. Amazzi bannange. Amazzi.
Uncle James Kiruma. Hey, look at James.
Sampe.
Take a shadow.
Traumatized. From the head, Hey, okay. But they want to see the head.
Yeah,
for them they want to see the head.
Because if you don't have the head, it's going to disturb you. But you kuluma vivyo.
Aya.
It's like an electric fish.
This one has eggs also.
Those are artificial. We get the eggs and then we get the
How old is this?
This one is already now 8 months.
8 months. Only 8 months.
Hey,
You know, I'll put
Tunza
them
kina
with
mama.
tilapia when they, because when you put them with tilapia, they eat the but then you select our food those for the mothers and the fathers, the parents stop. The Kabeihura Farm, we have only majorly two type of fish species. One is Nile tilapia, and then second one is African catfish. This one I'm telling you. Yeah, this one. African catfish.
Nataka tukasiri.
Izi bazita fish tanks. Fish tanks ntulisiza ebyenyanja omukanya kake ntulisiza ebyenyanja bingi. So this is intensive growing of fish. Where we are in a fish greenhouse or fish tanks. Now the advantage or the difference between this and earthen ponds is this is intensive farming or intensive fish rearing. You can grow a lot of fish in a small area. So, and second, they grow faster. So, my appeal to our farmers out there is to learn, to come and learn alternative ways of fishing or fish farming. Because this one, you get your returns faster.
The capacity?
The capacity of each tank here is 1,200 per tank. So that means this is 1,200 times 6. Yeah. Fish tanks or fish greenhouse. Ate the fish greenhouse ediyonka erimu tanks mukaga. Emu ibilisha tu inaita mukaga. Harimu fish is a different sizes. Na kwanza grading akulijira okuzipingana. So ata ha difference yaha na kulia pond zezaha na tanks nokuzirangwa no risebye nyanja byinji omukanya kati. Ato mutanke emweji tubasa kulisiza mebyenyanja 10 kandi pond iri nkoko yanengana yona nayo neza mu 10. So ati no difference umwanya muke nurisiza mbyinji kandi bikora mangu icyo nicyo kikuru no bikora mangu obiguza uza gukora ibindi.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the
Lick the lips.
your lips. I didn't know you had a tongue.
What did you give? No, let it give.
Brand it right there.
Lunch is ready.
Oh, take that picture, Mami.
Content.
Hey, you're so like I just. Allah. Joe anywede kuoga yoga tumstoa no malayo.
Aka na dita nga ngasap. Nje